Today is 538 day that I'm here to share lessons I learn. I'm learning. I hope those lessons support your dreams, your goals, allow you to become the person that you want to become. Today I speak about challenges. A lot of times people go to depression and they have a huge anxiety, a huge stress because they have multiple challenges. One challenge is most time is easy to overcome. It's not that bad because you know that one thing that you need to do and you focus and you deal with it. Of course, there's a lot of different challenges. Some are big challenges, some are smaller challenges. But a lot of times, but we have multiple challenges, we are not able to handle them. So today we'll share 7 challenges that most people have, and of course we're able to check where we are because a lot of times people have even all 7 challenges and they feel overwhelmed, and after because they feel defeated, they don't do anything. And of course that's the worst thing to do. So today we'll share 7 challenges that people have and then exactly what kind of steps you potentially could do to really start moving forward. It doesn't matter how big the leaps you take. The most important part is taking those small steps forward to get better and improve. Now, first challenge is financial challenges. Now, a lot of times people have a lot of financial challenges, paycheck to paycheck, debt, unemployment, a lot of different things. So that means that because people have financial challenges, a lot of times there is a lot of challenges coming out of it. Now, when you understand that you have financial challenges, what you're able to do, of course, you're able to get a job, look for a job, never give up, apply for 100. If you're not getting a job, applying to 200 positions a day. Like there's a lot of different things that you're able to increase. And if you're not able to get a job by applying over the email, maybe you're able to deliver in person. So there's a lot of things that you're able to do when you start asking how. So it makes me always ask, like, what I used to do and what I could do differently. So of course that question, what I used to do and what I could do differently, is very, very essential when you think about challenges. Number 2 is health. Now, of course, people have illnesses, they don't have energy. There's a lot of things that people have terrible health. Of course, what they could do, they could start eating more healthy, they could sleep better, they could eat more supplements and nutrition and change the diet. Let's start exercising. A lot of things that they are able to be proactive, because a lot is saying that if you do not give your health an hour a day, your health will require 24 hours. So because you will be dead if you do not take care of your health. So that means it's essential to give every single day something regarding to your health. Nutritious food, exercise, whatever it is, but you just need to move towards that health. Number 3 is relationships. Life is about relationships, and of course, if you are struggling with relationships, you will feel disappointed. So, of course, it could be friends, it could be partner, it could be business partner, it could be family member. That means that you don't have trust, there is no communication, there is a conflict, and of course, those conflicts are putting pressure on you. So it means a lot of times relationships, when you don't have relationships, it turns to other parts of your life. Of course, your health goes to sideways, your finance goes sideways. So the relationships is very important to take care of. So that means one of the best advice when you think about relationships is really reading books. So that means that okay, how I could manage my relationships better. There's so many great books like 5 Love Languages, Love and Respect for relationships. There's so many different books. So that means if you're struggling with some certain things, then of course, then start reading a book, Difficult Conversations, and there's a lot of books that you're able to read regarding relationships. Number 4 is work and career. Now, working career most times is the easiest to fix, and a lot of times people are afraid to change and they stay where they are. A lot of times people focusing on their job, and there's a lot of coworkers, bosses that are really negative, and it creates a lot of stress, and they don't want you to go back to work, and the morning is a terrible thing because they know that you will need to go to work. That means that you're able to change, improve, and change total career, and then start finding the meaning. Because one thing that I found that a lot of times people complain about the work, but they for some reason stay in that job for a year, for 2 years, because it's not that bad. So that means when you understand that you really do not want to do that job, why keep hurting yourself? So that means you just really start looking for a better job and quit as soon as possible. Number 5 is personal development. This is essential. There's no life without personal development. So that means you need to overcome your fears, you need to improve your self-confidence. There's so many things that you need to improve about yourself to really live a meaningful life. So that means you need to write your goals, pursue those goals, and of course, pursuing those goals, it doesn't matter how big they are. It could be small goals, But when you pursue those goals, there is so much joy and meaning, and when you have that vision, it's so much energy is coming out of that goal when you're pursuing it. Number six is time management. That means you go to work, you go to exercise, you go to spending with the family. There is some responsibilities. So that's how you manage your time. I love what John C. Maxwell says, that you're not able to manage your time. What you're able to manage is priorities. And a lot of times, those priorities is based on the season. So that means it's spring, summer, autumn, winter. So when you know exactly which season you are in, that means maybe there's a family season. So you give more time to your family. Maybe it's a career season. So your family need to say no, that this is you're focusing on next 3 months, maybe a year, maybe 2 years, more a little bit on the career path, because you can have more financial stability in the future, and you will be able to give more time to your family. So that means that, but you need to be very clear what kind of season you are in, because if you are not clear about what kind of season you are in, you will feel frustrated because, oh, I would love to spend more time with my family, I would love to spend more time in exercise, I would love to spend more time in something else, but now I need to spend so much time in something else. But when you're clear that this is your season, and then you're okay that you spend a little bit less time on other things. And number seven is social and cultural differences, challenges. To be honest, I never saw those social and cultural differences, but I know that a lot of people have complained about that, and I know there is a lot of challenges. So that means if you move to different neighborhood and they have total different culture rules, and it might be that you're not okay with it. Of course, that means that you're able to go back where you came from, because I lived in the last 12 years in 9 different cities, and I have seen a lot of different cultures, a lot of different kind of people, and I love that. For me, I love being able to be in different culture. I remember that I am from white culture, lived in all my life, and I remember when I moved to United States, to California, I was living with 30 black guys, and I didn't speak very well English, and when we were speaking their slang and they were speaking very fast, I barely was able to understand what it's saying. But I was very grateful for opportunity to see there is different cultures, different way of looking, different way of speaking, and it it made me much better person. So I'm very grateful about it. But so that means that how you look in your situation is very important. How what kind of attitude you will have regarding that experience. So now when you think about those seven: finance challenges, health challenges, relationship challenges, work and career, personal development challenges, time management, and social and culture challenges. So how many challenges do you have of those at the moment? Because I know that sometimes people have said that, oh, like I have 6 or 7. And how difficult it is when you know that there is 7 challenges that is always on your shoulders. So I always say that you always need to break it down. So that means, okay, from those 7 challenges, what is your number one priority? Which one is more number one priority? Which one is that you, when you will fix one, will cover all other ones as well? When you realize that you're able to focus only on one challenge at the moment, and you break down that one challenge, and you break down to small steps that you're able to implement today. Now think about the future. What kind of challenge you're able to break down today and start acting today? That is the best part. So that means if you're not able to act on that challenge today, that means you didn't break down enough. So when you just say that from those, I have 7 challenges at the moment. I feel frustrated, I'm desperate, I don't know what to do. So let's look into finances. What can I do today to improve my finances? When you break down those steps, you start acting the steps, and you start getting small wins. You start realizing that you're moving forward, you're getting out of the station, because when you will fix your finances, a lot of times you will get momentum, because you will get more confidence, and you will get momentum. You will beat all other challenges much faster. So it's not your fault sometimes that you are in some kind of challenge, because sometimes that challenge is coming from external source, but it's your responsibility to fix your problems. So now, like, I truly believe that there is no one in life that don't have any challenges. But most important is not having no challenges, because challenges is growing you. So that means that, but most important part is knowing that you're able to break the challenge, break the problem, and start working with that today. So I hope you choose to win, and see you tomorrow.